Now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for us to welcome the sixth speaker of this contest. The sixth speaker is Miss Yuki Murakami from Kwassui Women's University. She will deliver her speech under the title of Let's Start, Be Smart, Do Suggest. Let's start, be smart, do suggest. Miss Murakami, please come up to the stage.
Thank you, Mr. Person and distinguished judges. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. To restart or not to restart nuclear power plants, I think it's restart. Regarding the Fukushima tragedy, there still remain various problems. Its cause, responsibility, in future. Under such circumstances, I am basically against restarting. Even so, an extensive blackout is something to worry about. Well then, what should we do? My suggestions are threefold. The first suggestion is to start saving electricity. Then, how to save it? The key to the electricity conservation lies in a daily action. Early to bed and early to rise. It has a remarkable effect of saving electricity because the usage of light and electrical appliances is greatly reduced. Besides, family should stay in the same room whenever possible. This will diminish excessive energy use. It can become a good opportunity for a family conversation as well. We can talk about using the public transportation, cycling, walking, and even carpooling. New ideas will spring up when you're talking with your family. About shelter and keeping in touch when the earthquake occurs. There are lots of things to talk about as we experienced the 311 earthquake and nuclear power plant catastrophe. The second suggestion is to be smart. We have to learn a lot about how to manage electricity. Last summer, some people got heat stroke because they abstained from using an air conditioner. This is an example of overreaction. The night lights on the road were switched off. However, it was a useless attempt because there was a sufficient amount of electricity during the nighttime. The demand changes throughout the day, so it is not that we are in danger of blackout all the time. There is a technology named smart grid. It enables power generation and consumption to be optimized. If all the power stations are connected by smart grid, effective management of electricity becomes possible. Regardless of the weather condition, it can properly function in solar and wind power plants. Small and medium-sized energy stations can be connected in various locations. As a result, more kindness to the environment, less transmission loss, and fewer risks in times of disaster. What's more, there is a new electric meter named Smart Meter. It performs automatic energy saving when home electronic equipment is wired on the network. It automatically transmits unused electricity from the solar panel systems to solar power companies. Furthermore, there are geothermal and ocean current power generations and methane hydrate. We have many newly advanced generating technologies and management systems. Which one to adopt and which one to discontinue? We must be smart enough to decide on the best possible option. The third suggestion is to suggest ideas of our own. Formerly, only a few restricted people participated in its decision-making process, and nuclear energy project was propelled. This way, the myth of the nuclear energy safety has been established. Today, we can request the information disclosure, and we can evaluate and criticize political measures. It is also a good way to write for the newspapers or magazines. We can also apply for speech contests like what I'm actually doing now. What about the internet? There is a service for the easy setup of homepages and blogs. We can post our ideas on the Facebook and Twitter. Traditionally, we ordinary people only got information from the mass media, like newspapers or TVs. Sending information was a privilege confined to only a few limited people. However, the internet is changing the situation. Now we can spread ideas easily. Anyone can suggest opinions, launch discussions, and introduce new ideas. This way, we can become a powerful opinion maker to change our society. The public opinion, made up of many people, can revolutionize the politics and the world. Let's start. Be smart. Make suggestions. Thank you very much for listening.